International students in Japan have been forgotten by the Japanese government. They've been waiting for months, some of them for over a year, to know if and when they're going to be able to enter Japan. Hi everyone, I'm Davide. I'm a former Japanese language student in Tokyo and I'm the co-founder and CEO of Gogo Nihon. Today I'm making this video to raise awareness about the situation of international students in Japan and also to share what I'm doing together with language schools to pressure the government and let international students to enter the country as soon as possible. One thing that is really emerging is the difference in how Japanese government is treating foreigners that are coming for Olympics and international students that are coming with a long-term plan to stay in Japan and do their studies in Japan. In case of everything related to the Olympics, Japan has been very quick. They just guaranteed for 15,000 athletes plus their family members, so about 200,000 foreigners will be able to enter Japan. However, there is no answer yet related to international students. So when the authorities, when for example the Minister of Foreign Affairs or Education is asked about when are you going to let international students to come, they promptly raise the concerns about spreading the virus, bringing the virus in from abroad. However, when it's about Olympics athletes, they just guarantee them to come to Japan. So there is not an equity in treatment. We understand that it's better to don't let millions of people to come and travel in Japan right now because of the pandemic. However, international students should be treated with high priority, at least same as Olympic athletes. One other thing that is very important is that international students are coming to Japan with a long-term objective. So they are interested, for example, in learning the language in case of language students, but also the culture. They're not here to stay a few weeks as a tourist, but they're here committed to come to Japan, to learn the culture. And in the future, since they will have this long-term experience in Japan, even if they go back to their country, they can build bridges between, for example, Europe or other parts in Asia or America and Japan. International students are very well aware that they need to keep those measures, including being tested before flying, at the arrival, do the quarantine. The first 3 days will be to a government decided facility, then they have a third COVID test in case they are negative, so in case they don't have the virus, they will move to a private accommodation for the remaining days of the quarantine. So after 15 days, eventually they are going to be able to go out. During the first 15 days in Japan, so during the time they spend in the government decided facility and also in the private accommodation, they will use regularly an app to monitor the health condition. They will not take private transportation. So students are perfectly aware about this and they will follow the guideline. Also, the schools where the students will study, language schools or universities, will give a pledge that basically says that those measures will be followed. The reason why Olympic athletes were allowed to enter Japan while international students still don't know when and if they're going to be able to enter, it's obviously a political reason, while there is not enough pressure to the government to basically let also students to enter. I've been working together with the language schools. So language schools told me that the Japanese government values the voice of international students. So I've been collecting, you can find the link to the form in the description. So I've been collecting basically your voice, the voice of international students. We already got more than almost 300 of response of international students that are waiting abroad to enter Japan. I know there is many more of you out there. We want to collect these and then bring it up to the media, to the government. So if you're international students, what you can do is to go to the description and fill the form with your basically your information. Even if you're not international students and you want to raise the awareness, please like this video and also share this message. Another thing that I will be doing, I will be posting again anytime there is an update or some news regarding the border opening. So if you're interested, if you're an international student and want to know when there is any news, please subscribe and ring the notification bell so I will be able to reach you right away when a new video comes out. Thank you very much for watching and I hope to see everyone in Japan soon.